Did you know that parents rank teaching financial literacy as the toughest life skill? That's where Greenlight comes in, the debit card and money app made for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and track spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn how to earn, save, and spend responsibly, while parents have peace of mind knowing smart money habits are being built with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/trygreenlight. That's greenlight.com/trygreenlight.
Bienvenidos a Soy Violento, Soy Macabro Podcast. Yo soy Ali.
Y yo soy Dee.
Y hoy Dee nos contará de un caso que sucedió en Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
In a quiet Rhode Island community, a private dispute inside a family apartment escalated into a devastating act of violence, leaving multiple people dead and one young woman fleeing for help. What unfolded behind closed doors shocked the community and left lasting scars on those left behind. This is the tragic case of Kimberly, Pieranunzi, and Roderick Jr.
Advertencia: la información de este caso puede ser desencadenante para algunos. Tenga en cuenta que algunos de estos casos pueden involucrar menores de edad, abuso, violación o violencia. Escuchen con precaución.
Warning: the information on this case can be triggering to some. Please be advised that some of these cases may involve children, abuse, rape, and violence. Listen with caution.
She's running here. She's yelling. They're shooting. My mom and all kinds of stuff like that. She's scared. She's like, hide me. And so immediately we locked the door. We brought her to the back and we sat her down and tried to calm her down to try to figure out what was going on. Because at that point we didn't know if anybody was outside. We didn't know if anybody was outside or there was still anybody running around and all that type of stuff.
On the evening of November 3rd, 2025, at 6:45 p.m., authorities in Woonsocket responded to a report of gunfire inside a second-floor apartment on Rathbun Street. When police arrived, they found 40-year-old Kimberly Pieranunzi and her boyfriend, 45-year-old Roderick Jr., both fatally shot alongside 24-year-old Sean Rivera. According to investigations, Sean and Yasmin Roderick, Kimberly's 19-year-old daughter, were discussing the future of their relationship. Sean was living with their family for a few months, even after the couple broke up in October. According to Jasmine, their conversation quickly escalated, and Sean allegedly pulled a handgun on Jasmine. He demanded that she have sex with him after discussing their relationship. Jasmine told NBC 10 News that Sean had actually bought the firearm shortly after breaking up. So he had already had intentions of buying that gun and possibly using it at some point. Based on the police report, Jasmine fled into her mother's room and told her that Sean had assaulted her and began to warn her about the gun. According to Jasmine, she had then secluded with her mom in her room and tried to hide from Sean. Sean ended up knocking on the door and opened it and shot point blank at the room. Jasmine told NBC 10 News that she saw a flashing light, couldn't see anything, and couldn't hear anything, and presumed she was dead. But when she came to, she saw that her mother was the one who was shot. Her mom was laying on the floor, bleeding, and the only thing she could think of was that she needed to get out of that room before he got in there. Jasmine ran out of the home towards Samaritan Smoke Shop, covered in blood. Surveillance videos showed Jasmine opening the front of the door and began screaming and asking for help. She told the employees that her ex-boyfriend had shot her mother and she needed to hide. The store employees took her to the back and tried to calm her down as they called the police and report what happened. Shortly after Jasmine had escaped, Donald Roderick Jr., Kimberly's boyfriend, was coming home from a long day of work. Based on the police report, Sean had shot Donald as soon as he opened the door, and then, shortly after that, turned the gun on himself and shot himself.
Wow.
Yeah. Police recovered the stolen .380 caliber gun inside the apartment. They also determined that the gun was stolen, and it was reported stolen in the state of Maine. Police also confirmed that the incident was isolated and there was no ongoing threat for the public. So they assumed that, based on all the evidence, that Sean was the one that shot Kimberly, shot Donald, and shot himself. So there was no further investigation in the case.
It wasn't like anyone else got involved and shot him. It's go straight.
It was just straight to him.
Just him. Yeah.
After that, the family had held vigils in the community in honor of Kimberly and Donald. They drew locals who shared memories and experiences of grief towards the family. The family members say that they're there for each other and support each other through the loss. Jasmine also told NBC 10 News that she is also very humbled by the fact that all these people were sharing things that she didn't even know about her own mother. And it's the things that are keeping her going, because those memories are keeping her alive for her. In the vigil, they also talked about how Kimberly had gone to school to finish the nursing program in order to get her degree, in order to better herself and her daughter's life. She was only 6 months away from finishing her career. They also say that Donald was super funny, he was very loving and very caring. And he was the love of Kimberly's life, that they literally were so madly in love. And for them to both die so unexpectedly completely broke them. Kimberly will be remembered for her warmth, compassion, and boundless love she had for her daughter. A caregiver at heart, she found beauty in storms, joy in simple adventures, and purpose in helping others. Her light, generosity, and devotion to their family will continue to shine through all of those who loved her. Donald will be remembered for his quiet strength, deep loyalty, and the fierce love he had for those he loved. A protector at heart, he found peace in simple moments and joy in being there for those he loved. His presence, kindness, and devotion will live in the hearts of everyone who knew him. 2 GoFundMe pages were later started to help with funeral costs and support for Jasmine as she deals with the aftermath. And we will link all these, we will link both of the GoFundMes in the description of this episode. This case is not defined by the violence itself, but by the lives it shattered and the people left to carry the impact. Behind the headlines were loved ones, protectors, and families forever. Behind the headlines were loved ones, protectors, and families forever changed. In a sobering reminder of how quickly danger can surface behind closed doors, and why awareness and support and access to help matters more than ever. This is the tragic case of Kimberly Pieranunzi and Donald Roderick Jr.
She was hilarious, very tough-skinned. She's not one to be messed around with. She died protecting her daughter, so he treated her so well, and I really think they were in love from what I've seen. The one grace we have in this situation is that her daughter was saved, and that's what Kim would have wanted.
I want her to be remembered as strong, determined, smart, and beautiful inside and out. Being her friend was a privilege because she would do anything for her friend. She would go above and beyond for you. I spent the whole night awake crying hysterically. I couldn't even function the next day.
I mean, she was always super great in my mind, but just learning all these little things, it makes me feel pretty good. It's like I have more things to remember her by, because I'm not going to keep my mind focused on the bad. There's still so much like good to learn and to think about.
Yeah, as though it seems like we're so strong and we don't have much emotion and we're just in shock. We process things, we talk about things, we hug each other, we hold each other.
I want to highlight the importance of having these conversations, right? Because we've covered so many cases at this point where the individual who they're so heartbroken, or I don't even know if it's heartbroken. They're so angry, right? Mm-hmm. They're so angry with their boyfriend or their girlfriend breaking up with them that they can't take it, and their answer is, I'm gonna get revenge.
Yeah,
and which is it's so sad and so scary that
it is, because they don't handle rejection well, and it's gotten to the point where it's like, well, damn if I do and damn if I don't. Like, damn if I don't get with this person, damn if I break up with this person. So do I just have to settle with the fact that I have to live in fear of not being what this person needs or wants? And I think people in general have to accept the idea of rejection or a breakup, because in this case it was a breakup, so it's like, accept the fact that it's over and try to find yourself and healing. I always feel like the fact that these crimes happen is because, and sadly in this case and in some of the most horrendous cases, is men. I feel like sometimes there needs to be a lot more healing that has to do when it comes to relationships, because it's a pattern that they can't solve, and they need help. And therapy's there, but most of them don't want to go to therapy because there's a stigma behind it. But I feel like in order to properly heal out of a relationship that affects you this much and causes you this much anger, there needs to be some work done, and you need to look inside yourself and realize why do I feel this way. It's not so much about the breakup, more about myself. Mm-hmm. And there's no reason that you need to pull a gun on somebody just because they're talking to you and telling you that it's over, and you're not accepting that.
And that's the scary part, because I'm imagining for many people that react this way, where their first thought is, I'm gonna go and murder my partner, or I'm gonna go murder my partner's family.
Yeah.
There's a pattern before that, right? Someone doesn't out of nowhere just, oh, you broke up with me, I'm gonna go and murder your family, or I'm gonna murder you, right? There has to be some red flags before that.
Yeah. Something
happened, or there's a history, because just because you break up with someone, not everyone's gonna go and react this way. There is there's some red flag, and that's the hard part. Like you're saying, there's a lot of people that go to therapy, and that's amazing, that's fantastic. Unfortunately, the ones that really, really, really need it, right, they don't go. And I'm not saying that everybody that goes to therapy doesn't need it.
Yeah,
they do, but it's just there's people out there who really need to go, and they're the ones that are like, no, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, I remember that my therapist told me that once. She was like, sometimes the people that are seeking for help for whatever reason when it comes to, relationships or work or any of those things, the people that actually seek therapy and go to therapy because, they're at a breaking point, aren't really the people that need to be there. Not because they don't need the help, but it's more of the people that are causing the situation to them, because they're the ones that are not healing themselves, and they're treating everybody else like crap. So I personally feel like you're right, you know. I feel like we all have to go to therapy at some point, but
it should be mandatory.
I think so too.
Like if you don't go to therapy every, like, at least once a year, there's gonna be like a multa or something. Everyone needs it, and it's just
And I always suggest it to like my friends and everybody that I talk to. I'm like, look, I'm not I was like, trust me, it took me a really long time to go into therapy and realize that I need it. But when I had it, I was, like I said, it was like a whole bunch of boxes that I had to open up to, you know, understand how I work and why I work that way and what led me to, you know, be the way that I am, and hopefully work on those things and improve myself. Not saying that I'm perfect, but it really helped me take things into perspective. And I think a lot of people are scared of that. And now I'm just like, no, it's not the fact that you're crazy or that, you know, there's like that you're suicidal or anything. Sometimes people just need to go to let all this out, let it out, talk it through, and you'll find a better version of yourself at the end. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. They just think that therapy is for like people that are crazy, and I'm like, no, it's to let it out and not let it consume you, because we have a hard time to doing that in general. So yeah,
it's so sad.
It
and
is.
This poor girl Jasmine, you know, she was doing what was best for her, right? Because again, we don't know what type of relationship they had. But she was, you know, she did this for herself because imagine she wanted something, you know, she wanted to do better for herself. And
she was so young too. She was 19.
She was young, right? And she was like, you know, this is not the relationship for me, where we're done, and I wish you the best. And then for this person to just be like, no, and now I'm gonna go and hurt the ones that you love.
Yeah, which to me it's so mind blowing, because it's like you can't possibly react this way to having, especially because they opened up their home to him, you know, to live with them, and then for you to turn out and demand sex, demand to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with you, even after them like opening their home to you, like it's crazy. But you know, cada quien tiene su forma de pensar cuando vienen cosas así, and we just hope that things like this, you know, become a lesson that sometimes, you know, people need help, and more than just offering a home, but maybe offering them mental health. And when it comes to domestic violence and relationships and getting support, we urge you guys to, you know, search for those resources. We've included some of those resources in the description of this episode. And they should be in the description of this episode. If not, we will gladly pass them forward to you. If you're listening to, like in a couple of months from now, you're listening to this episode and you want to ask for the resources, just tell us what episode you listened to, and we'll forward those resources to you. But again, all the information is going to be in the description of this episode if you need them. And if you need to just talk with somebody, let us know. And we're here for you guys.
Yeah. Breakups. It's we know breakups are hard. They're not easy. They're not, but this is not the answer. Doing this to someone, it really doesn't solve. Le quitó la vida a dos personas inocentes. La arruinó la vida a una muchacha a una muchacha. Le quitó a la persona que más ama, a su madre.
Yes, mamá, yeah.
Like, this poor girl. It's
I can't fathom to think about it that way. Yeah.
So hard. I really do hope she's surrounded by people that love her and who are going to support her, and we're sending her strength, because that's hard.
Completely agree. And with that said, let us know if you have any thoughts, any comments regarding this episode or any of the previous episodes that we've uploaded recently. We would gladly have a conversation with you guys, or, if you guys have a conversation with each other in the comments, that would be fantastic. We really want to build community with this podcast and open up, a platform for you guys to discuss these episodes and any other episodes. Let us know what you think. What are your thoughts? You can leave us your comments, your direct messages, and all of the good stuff on our socials. We have Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, Twitter, or X as it's known now, Facebook, and YouTube. Just type in at SVSM_podcast, or type out Sobre My Cabrón podcast on the search bar, and we should pop up. Also, the links to all of those social media platforms should be in the description of this episode. You can click those under there and follow us through there. And then if you want to listen to the rest of the 163 episodes that we have, you can go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you stream podcasts, and our podcast should be there. Just type in Sobre My Cabrón podcast or SVSM_podcast, and our whole catalog should be there. Our YouTube channel is getting those videos up. You can listen to the audio version and watch the video version of this episode on our YouTube channel. Again, that's youtube.com/@SVSM_podcast, or just type in Sobre My Cabrón podcast on the search bar and it should pop up. Again, podcast at the end of Sobre My Cabrón, or else you will see a song. That's not us. But other than that,
It's a good song though.
It's the first case that we covered. Still. From our favorite band. But yeah, if you want to check that out, all of those things are there. But yeah, I know that we posted a photo recently on our Instagram, and you guys commented a few things in there, and we're so glad that you guys are mentioning your favorite streaming things. I can't remember the usernames, but I do recall that you guys said that you guys are listening to I forgot that episode. Somebody
Abbott
said
Elementary.
But yes, somebody said about Abbott Elementary, and I have to say yes. Abbott Elementary is my favorite show. I love it. It's really like The Office meets I don't know what, but it's so good. I love it. It's so funny. It's truly one of my favorites.
Annette, and Yadira.
Yeah.
Yadira
I can't remember.
made for Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
And then Annette said listening to Radio Rental.
Oh my god, yes, Radio Rental. I haven't heard of them like in a really long time, but I remember when I first started getting into podcasts, I really did get into it, but I was like, I'm confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to be listening to. So I think I have to go like in order and like listen from beginning to end. But if you have any recommendations, what
type of podcast is that one?
It's kind of like a storytelling one, I think. It's more like a storytelling. But I couldn't get into it, so I didn't listen to it. But I think it's more like kind of like a show kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, those are 2 recommendations that we got on our Instagram. But yeah, what are your recommendations? We would love to hear about those.
I'm rewatching Schitt's Creek for like the 20th time.
Is it because Catherine O'Hara?
Yeah, I'm like, I love that show. That show is like.
I've never watched it, but I'm gonna watch it just because you guys keep telling me.
You're gonna love it. They're all of them. You fall in love with every single character. Like everyone in that show is just hilarious.
That's what I've heard. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get into it because I've heard a lot. They're like, oh, you love The Office. It's like you are gonna love this show. I'm like,
because I know you like. I mean, The Office. You like Friends. You like New Girl. Right? Like, those are our shows. You're gonna love this one. This one is like...
I think I'm gonna cry if I start watching it.
I love Friends, but Schitt's Creek is like my number 2.
Okay. Fine, I'll check it out.
It's
I'll check
great.
it out.
You'll love it.
I'll put it on my list now that I'm sick. I have, like I said, I've been sick this whole week, so I haven't gotten anything. I haven't really watched anything. I've been into the gossip tea YouTube videos, so that's what I've been doing. But yeah, that's mainly my. I'll wake up from my nap and watch chisme videos. So that's been what I've been doing lately, and drinking a lot of liquids, as you can tell. But yeah. Anything else before I forget?
Are you guys ready for Sunday?
Oh my God, Super Bowl Sunday.
Well,
We're gonna have the
concert.
Super Bowl.
I don't know about a football game, but there's gonna be a concert.
Like I said, I don't know who is what team. I don't know, but I am
for
here
the food and the music.
Yeah, I'm here for the food, and I'm here for Benito, and I'm here for Green Day. So that's gonna be my Super Bowl Sunday. I'm really trying
when the halftime's on, and then
yeah.
when it's done,
Well, no,
okay,
because
I'm done.
I actually really like the commercials because I'm like a fucking marketing dweeb, and I really love the commercials, and I love like the next day when everybody's like, "Did you see this commercial? This is how much it won." Blah, blah, blah. So for me, that is also part of the Super Bowl. I'm like so intrigued by it. Nobody really cares that much. I know that Jennifer Aniston is gonna be in the Dunkin' Donuts commercial with Ben Affleck, so I'm really excited to see that. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Super Bowl, I could care less.
You mean the
Super
football?
Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl halftime and commercials and food. I'm there. I'm trying to convince
what's her name? She's gonna be in one of the commercials. Itati Cantoral.
Yes, she's gonna be with who is it?
Who is it? It's
I think Melissa McCartney. I think it's Melissa McCartney.
Yeah.
Yes. I think the doctor is teaching her how to speak English, so she can understand. I mean, she's teaching her how to speak Spanish to understand the halftime show because she wants to be a part of the Benito Super Bowl. So she's learning
That's
English.
What it is. I haven't
That's
seen
the whole
it,
thing. But in the commercial, Melissa McCartney, I guess, is learning Spanish, and the doctor is falling in love with her. So then Itati Cantoral is like, "Ese es mi hombre." So it's iconic.
She does her whole Soraya type of personality.
Yeah. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, she's doing it." So definitely Super Bowl Sunday is going to be very excited. I want a whole recap. What is your favorite part of the Super Bowl? I was like, we're going to post. Yeah, it is. I'm going to post a picture of us on Super Bowl and be like, what is your Super Bowl thing that you're looking forward to? And I really want to know. I'm a chismosa like that. But yeah, anything else? Am I forgetting anything?
Nope. That's it.
Nope. All right. Well, with that said, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, or whenever you listen to this podcast, and a wonderful weekend if you're listening it during the weekend. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yep. Vemos.
All right. Bye.
Oh.
Stay spooky.
Bye.